purpose in life is to help people build their dreams, to leave a legacy of contribution, service and hope for our future generations. And for me, that starts at home with my two sons, David and Justin. Many years ago, I made a promise to raise resilient, resourceful and compassionate young men. I believe they're absolutely on a path of purpose and service. And being a parent, it's given me the step up to look at life's contribution on a broader scale. So my passion now is in supporting communities, and in particular Indigenous communities, to create a narrative that takes us from a mindset of institutionalised control and fear and welfare dependency to a mindset of self-determination, self-governance, belonging and ownership. And so over the past few years, I've developed a whole community approach that finds the balance between the viability of community and the spiritual well-being of its people. Because it works. The results are tangible and real. It's making a real difference in shifting the way we think about community development. The whole community change approach investigates the age-old questions. Who am I? What am I here for? What's deeply meaningful to me? I learned a long time ago that our wisdom lies in the questions that we ask, not in the answers that we pretend to have. That this work is having at both the individual and collective levels, and in such a short space of time, it's rebuilding the social fabric. Young people are gaining employment. We're seeing joint ventures established for the first time. Cattle industry, housing, agriculture. We're seeing a shift away from welfare dependency towards revenue-making enterprise. Women are speaking up and taking up leadership roles. Indigenous mayors are forming their own alliance group and coming together on the topic of regional development. But most of all, we're seeing a sense of optimism, self-belief and hope. The ripple effect of creating a values-based community is real and it's working. In a community of 1,200 people labelled the fourth poorest community in Queensland, we've seen a shift in entropy from 32% to 9% in just over 18 months. Now that's a story worth telling.
It has made me realise that that which is impossible is possible.
We want to see a healthy tree grow by having those workshops.
The future for this small Indigenous community now looking a lot brighter.
The success of whole of community change is founded on 4 principles. Firstly, sustainable change must impact all sectors of the community, from leaders to elders, from government to service providers, the youth and mums and dads. Secondly, economic development and community growth are inextricable. One is as important as the other. Thirdly, with each opportunity must come responsibility. And finally, change must be driven from within. The model is at the heart of what I do. It's enabled the conversation of belonging, ownership and caring for the whole. It allows us to measure the intangible. The philosophy of whole of community change to be expanded on a major scale, that the ripple effect touches the masses in a positive way. My faith is that I've planted a seed of ownership and change. I have a vision that I'm part of a council of elders that not only carries this message forward, but embeds it into the hearts and souls of its people. I believe we're creators of our own destiny. My message to you is to never give up, even in the face of adversity. The process of creating a values-driven community works, and it all starts with you, with each of you spending time in the stillness of who you truly are and asking yourself that age-old question, who am I and what am I here for? What is your soul calling you to do that will change the course of humanity?